At least we started maybe before, but that was one of the date. That time, all the income tax assessment used to be done by English commissioner by way of seeing your status, not by calculating your income. After that, we had businesses in Varanasi. Then my father shifted to Calcutta in 1952. And he started business for representing overseas company in India, because that time after the independence, India was started establishing industries. So we were dealing with conveyor belts, steel raw materials like ferroalloys, furnaces, etc. In 1990, there was one incident happened that some of the German persons who came here to line the blast furnace with the graphite and carbon blocks, they needed leather gloves. And because they forgot to bring with them, till then the supply of the leather gloves used to come from China to Germany, not from India. So they have requested me to get some gloves for them. So here in Calcutta, that time the Beliaghat is the place where all the leather gloves used to be produced. It was exported that time as well, but we found those gloves here and given to them. Then they said, okay, why don't you ship these gloves to my company? The company, German company for which we bought those gloves, who was lining the blast furnace in Bokaro steel plant. So we bought, and they started buying from us, and few years we did the trading. Then in 1997 we set up our own unit for manufacturing, because slowly the competition was growing. In 1997 we set up our unit and started manufacturing leather gloves. And once we find that the buyer of the leather gloves in Europe was the same who were buying the working garments, workwear made of cotton and polyester. So we slowly ventured in that item as well. So these are the two very important part of our business. And along with this, what happens that people are sometimes asking for helmets, sometimes asking for safety shoe, sometimes ask us for glasses. So we provide them as well. When somebody said, please arrange head to toe safety product. So this is our starting point of the, can you help me to product? But now vision is to grow more, because the in India also the requirement of safety product is growing, because many of the overseas companies setting up their plant in India, and they want their personnel to be using head to toe safety product. So our vision is that we cater the Indian market as well. Previously, people here in industry were very reluctant to spend money on the safety item, but the changing norms, changing requirement, demand for the safety of the workers. Now slowly you can see 5-7 years back, you don't see anybody wearing high visibility vest. Now everybody is wearing high visibility vest, whether you see the police or the road worker, or wearing helmet on the construction site. And now even you will walk on the floor of the industry or warehouse, you have to wear the safety vest and the helmet. It is the minimum requirement and a safety shoe. At the same time, these requirements of the workwear is growing in hospitals, hotels, restaurants, and as well in the other area of the industry. So we see that this market will be growing, and for your information, the world market is currently $68 billion, and it is growing every year, and they expect by 2027, it will be something around $75 billion market. And India itself today 7,000 crore safety market. The buyers and their participation, so that the green word, what we are asking for everybody, that we should finish our pollution, non-recycled product. So they are very good. Even they are asking for all the packing materials recycled, fabric to be recycled, and leather is one of the products which can be recycled. Putting the best effort to produce quality product. All our shipments are being inspected by international agencies. Even they audit our factories, how we are treating the workers. So they are checking everything before they place orders with us, because they are big international organizations. And recently we are going to start a new innovation in our product, like mechanical gloves, so that it is just not a gloves with protection on the back side, because a lot of times something fall on your hand and you break your fingers. So we are making a new gloves with the TPR, which can protect your, if something fall, it take the shot on the hand. For Indian Army also, because they are working on Siachen and there are vests which are self-heating, as well as the vests which cool down. The way that we are manufacturing this work garment, so our equipments, the machines, the CAD/CAM system, everything is more or less is the same. So we are also venturing into the casual garments like jeans, children's garment, t-shirts, etc. It is an added advantage for us. Myself is Alok Prakash. I am BCom by education, and everything I have learned by my experience. Initially, I was selling a lot of oil-filled equipment to Oil India, ONGC. When I started my professional career, various downhole equipment and production equipment to the industry. Then after that, I've shifted into the safety industry, and also execution, merchandising, everything with the factory to see the. Gyan Prakash is educated from Boston as an industrial engineer, and he worked 2 years with the Tega Industries in Calcutta also. And the chairman doesn't want to leave him, but ultimately he has to join back to us. So he's a very good industrial engineer, and he is also Six Sigma on quality as well. Workflow, production process flow chart.
Thank you, Alokji. I would like to invite Ayushi now to give us the concluding remarks, after which we will take the questions from our members of the press.
Capital Market Limited, Private Limited are delighted to be the part of this journey of bringing the Jiwanram to Indian capital markets. First of all, I would like to congratulate Jiwanram for its upcoming SME IPO and wish you all the best. Business model focusing on industrial safety gear, strong corporate governance and excellent team management makes the fundamentals of the company really strong. So with this, I would like to conclude and wish you all the best for the successful listing of the company. Thank you.